So in this video, we're going to be adding the tree to our design. But first, I want you to rename this, as we forgot to do this earlier. So name it Jewellery Holder. And then you want to go to Import and drag your file in. So you can either download the file that we provided. This is an SVG file. Or if you go to the video below, we'll teach you how to convert your image or your drawing that you want into an SVG file, and then you can import it into TinkerCAD. And then now you want to change the length to 200 and import. Once you have this, you want to move it, and you want to move your base somewhere else, close the ruler as we don't need it anymore. And now get a box. Make sure you pick the void one and place it right here. And drag it out, drag it down. So what we're doing is we're cutting the bottom here, and then we'll create a square at the bottom of our tree so we can insert it into our base. So we just want to get rid of all of this extra part at the bottom. So that seems about right. Yeah, that's good. And then change view. Yep. And then you want to combine them and group them together. That should cut it. And now you want to get a normal box, a filled one, place it here. Change the dimensions to 10 and 10. And the height should be 10. Once you have that, go to the left side, see that they're even, and then click on your box and move it to the left or right, depends on your screen, and make sure it's touching our tree and maybe at least one into the tree. We don't want it to be too much. So at least one into the tree, and then move it up slightly. So we want it somewhere in the middle of this. So somewhere around here, it shouldn't matter too much. And then now, since we have lost 1 millimeters of the height, we want to increase this to 11. And now that's 10 outside and 1 inside the tree. And you combine them together. Now that's good. If you don't like the positioning of the box, let's say, you can always ungroup them and then just move it up slightly and combine them back. Now you have this, everything looks good. Maybe change the color. You can even check it. So click on the shape, the tree, rotate, and then lift it up until this number here is 0. And then go to left view, and then top view. Use your keyboard to move it. And then you may want to go to bottom view. And this is what you're looking at, this square right there. You want the square to be inside the square that we've made earlier for the base. That seems about right. Yep, you should have a little gap here. And once you have that, you're good. But the thing is, we don't want it to be like this. As we're going to 3D print it out, we want everything to lay flat on the ground. Because otherwise, if we leave it like this, the 3D printer will think that we want to print this just like this. And then that will mean that we'll need support, as you cannot print on thin air. With these parts, you need support to print on. So we'll just go back until the tree is flat, because we know that our tree fits. So everything is good. And that's it.